Hey, like fans, how's everybody doing? The Montreal Vegas game. It looked like Montreal was going to stay competitive, especially in that first period. It looked like they were really going to play a good hockey game. And then the second period, Vegas kind of dominated and definitely held Montreal to very, very few opportunities. And the few opportunities that they did have, Fleury stood on his head, played a phenomenal game. Price looked incredibly frustrated. Canadians took a lot of bad penalties, and I'm not making excuses for them because Vegas played a better game and they won the game. They deserved that win. And I got that one wrong, which is unfortunate. So I lost some of my Islanders' profit. Still up over the last two games, which I'm happy about. But yeah, never like taking a loss. It doesn't matter if it's from profit or non-profit. I just don't like taking losses. Anyway, day 30. We got a game two here between the New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning, June 15th. Tampa is 8-4 in these playoffs. They now have a current one-game losing streak. Vasilevsky is listed to be in net for Tampa. The Islanders, they're 9-4, current four-game winning streak now. Varlamov obviously going to be in net for the Islanders again. If for any reason he wasn't feeling up to it, Sorokin obviously has played incredibly well as in this postseason, so he could handle the role. But I'm pretty sure Varlamov will be there again. Game one of this series was played on Sunday, and New York was able to come away with a 2-1 win and take a game one in Tampa. Big win for New York and Tampa. Game was pretty balanced. Shots on goal registered were an even 31 apiece. Hits were 41-40 in favor of the Lightning. One stat that was a little skewed, New York won 61% of the face-offs. And you kind of saw that because New York definitely controlled the tempo of that first game. And I don't know if they're going to have as easy a time to do that in game two. New York was 0 for 3 on their power play, so that's something they're going to have to take a look at. Whereas Tampa's lone goal late in the third was a power play goal. They were 1 for 2 on their power play. Varlamov posting his fourth straight win. It was a good hockey game, game one. I mean, goaltending was on at both ends of the ice. Big saves by both goaltenders to keep their teams in the game. There's no question there. And I expect another tough game between these two teams in game two. New York's obviously going to be trying to tighten that noose and take 2 games in Tampa before they go home to New York. And Tampa's going to do everything in their power not to let that happen and to split the first 2 games. Game one, though, was a confidence boost for New York, and I don't know if that will be too much of a confidence boost or they'll be able to keep it in check and play another game like they played in game one, which, again, I think they're going to see a different Tampa team in game two. Tampa's top line was contained by the Islanders. I mean, the Islanders play some serious defensive hockey, and if they can continue that in game two, then they do have a chance to win game two. I just think that Tampa is going to even this series. That's kind of my gut on it. Islanders are going to have to be disciplined. If they take penalties like Montreal took penalties in tonight's game, obviously that's going to hurt them, and that puts it in Tampa's favor in a big way. Tampa's holding a 42.1% success rate on their power play right now. And another stat that kind of makes me lean towards the Bolts is the way they've responded to a loss. This postseason, the Bolts are 3-0 after coming off of a loss. I don't know. I'm going to take the Bolts to win game two and even the series. I'm not going to lay a wager. I was looking at where I want to lay my money for this game, and I think there's 2 bets. I'm going to parlay them together, and I know that doesn't matter. I'm going to parlay two bets. My one bet, I'm going to go Islanders puck line plus 1.5. I see pretty good value there at 1.62. It pays more than a Tampa outright win. And I think even if Tampa does win, it's going to be a tight game, and Islanders keep it a tight game, and they always do. But I do see these teams breaking out a bit, getting a couple goals. On Bet365, the over-under set at an even 5. And I kind of like hitting the over here. I think Tampa's top line could find the net, but I think Islanders' confidence is there. They're going to find the net as well. So even if a push, but I think it might go over. I think we might see some goals in this game. I'm going to go Islanders. Puck line plus 1.5 is going to be my one wager. My second wager is going to be over 5, which pays actually 1.83. But to win the game, I'm picking Tampa. That's my pick. That's my official pick. Tampa to win the game. Money to be laid on Islanders. Puck line +1.5 and the over of an even 5. Hope everyone's had a great start to the week. I'm sure most of you took Vegas, so you probably got your bets right. Anyway, good luck. Continue to watch. I appreciate it very much. Stay safe. Talk soon.